Yo, yo, let a few people jump on. This little flip house we just, well, it's probably been on the market 3, 4, well, about 4 months, 5 months. Wife's got it listed. What's up, Lizardo? When you come on, tell me where you're from. Roman, what's up? Zach, we'll let a few people jump on before we get started. Tell me where you're from when you come on. And please share and invite, guys. Give me some likes, give me some loves, give me some heart. Corey, what's up? Cleveland, Corey, Junior, please share and invite. So a few more people jump on. My man Roman, what's up, my brother? Keep on hustling. Durio, what's up? Logan, what's up, my man? Bill Broussard. We got Philly in the house. We got local Lafayette, Louisiana local guy. We got Bill Broussard from New Jersey. All right, we got a few people on. Let's see. I'm about to Jinwoo. All right, guys. So my wife and I, we bought this house a while back, probably 6 months ago. Rehabbed it, and my wife wanted to flip a house. I was wanting to wholesale this. What's up, Steven? I was wanting to wholesale this. I could have made it probably a quick 15, 20 grand by wholesaling it. And my wife's like, no, Chris, I wanna flip one. Watch all these TV shows, flip this house, and yada yada yada. It's like, this is a perfect area. Let me flip. I said, okay, whatever. Go ahead and flip it. So let's go walk through it and see what she did to it, and I'll tell you a little story. She renovated the whole thing. Nice little landscaping right here. I mean, we redid everything. What's up, Rocky? Please share and invite. All right, so we restained all of this brick. Redid the whole kitchen. Super nice kitchen. I love what she did with the kitchen. Gray cabinets, white countertops, the subway backsplash. What's up, Spencer? Ruben. What's up, Ruben? What's up, Eric? You know, she did a good job, you know. But this baby's been sitting on the market now for 4 or 5 months, and we still haven't sold it. And I'm ready to move it, right? I mean, I'm about to fire sale it if it don't sell. But I was like, you know what? I really like this house, and I'm gonna keep it in my inventory. So we are gonna. What's up, Trevor? What's up, Carlos? You know, we're gonna go ahead and probably pull it off the market and sell it on a rent-to-own or a lease option, or what's called a land contract, depending on where you're from, right? So we redid everything, paint, floors. You know, we made it really nice. Put some handles on those cabinets. Yeah, I probably should do that. I'll talk to my wife. She ain't an expert flipper like your wife, Spencer. Yeah, right. You know, they did a pretty good job, you know. But here's the problem, right? I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana. The economy's terrible around here, right? We had an oil and gas bust in 2014, and we lost thousands of jobs, and like our area just really has not recovered yet. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of buyers. A lot of people in our area actually moved out of here and moved to Texas, the Houston area, where there's a lot of jobs. So there's not a whole lot of buyers. There's a lot of inventory on the market. So when you flip a house, you gotta be real careful. You know, when you're in a down economy like we are, like you really have to flip a house for dirt cheap, right? What's up, Leo? What's up, Ruben? That's awesome, Ruben. Good to hear that, my brother. So when you flip a house, you know, you always got to be cognizant of if you have a market correction, or you know, if economy takes a shit, and you know, kind of like what it did over here in this market. And there's just not a whole lot of buyers. Nothing's selling unless it's just a freaking fire sale, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell this baby on a lease option. We put a wooden beam up there. We're gonna sell this baby on a lease option. So if you have a house, you know, let's just say like you're in a hot market like Spencer. Spencer's in a hot market. Spencer, how quick are y'all selling y'all flips? Within what? Probably 2 to 4 weeks. They're probably getting offers, probably less than that. But in, you know, in a market that's depressed like mine, where there's a lot of inventory, not a whole lot of buyers, you really gotta. It's either gotta be a super awesome house. Well, it's gotta be both. It's gotta be a super awesome house and discount it to even move it. So with the case of our house, we just can't move this house, right? There's just not enough buyers. So we're gonna, and it's an awesome house. I mean, everything looks good. Everybody loves everything about it. It's just, you know, the price is a little too high, or yada yada yada. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell this baby on a rent-to-own lease option or a land contract, depending on where you're at. So Corey, yeah, 7 days, Corey. So yeah, that's not, in my area, that's not even close. Average stay on, the absorption rate in my market is probably 4 to 6 months right now. It's ridiculous. And it's gotta be a smoking hot deal. So I'm gonna put this baby on Craigslist. I'm gonna list it on, you know, a bunch of other sites, rent to own, lease option, land contract. And what happens is I can ask a premium for it, right? I'm gonna ask way, way more than what, like right now we have it listed at 175. We were at 189. Like I'm probably gonna list this thing on a lease option at 189.9. I'll bet I get a premium for it, right? I'm gonna get $10,000 down. I'm gonna get $1,600 a month. Now there's tons of people out there that'll buy a house like this, you know, that have good jobs and have a down payment, but they don't have good enough credit. So, and what happens is I get to keep it in my inventory. I'm gonna make probably $400-$500 positive cash flow, and I'm gonna have a huge equity position because I'm only into this deal for like 121, 122, and I'm gonna sell it for probably 189.9. 10,000 down, you know, I'll be into it for 180 once they put their down payment. So I have the difference, the equity spread of what, 120 to 180, that's $60,000 equity spread. So we'll either, and we can structure whatever way we want. We can structure it, we could do the whole term and let them stay here 30 years, which I'll make a boatload of money over 30 years. Or we can tell them, hey, look, we'll give you a two-year option, 10,000 down, and within 2 years, you pay $1,600 a month, and after the 2 years is up, you either have to put another 10,000 down or you have to cash this out, right? So that's what you do, guys. If you get stuck on a flip, that's why I love real estate. That's why, if you watch my interview with Grant Cardone, I said this, and I say this in my coaching, in my course. Only flip what you can rent out. Don't flip all that high-end shit. If you start flipping high-end stuff, you get kicked in the nuts. Like this, I can rent this all day. You know, if I want to rent this, if I want to sell on a lease, it will sell on a lease option, and I can rent it. So you really can't lose. So you got to be careful when you flipping houses. They glorify all these flippers on these HGTV channels and all this and that, but they don't show the good and the bad and the ugly. I'm showing you the bad and the ugly, which is not, it's not a horrible situation. I get to keep the house, and I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna collect cash flow for the next couple of years or 30 years if I decide to do a 30-year amortization. But you just got to make sure you got to hedge all your bets, right? You want to make sure that you hedge against market corrections, the economy crash in your area, or you just can't sell it, right? It may just be a complete, I don't know, maybe you didn't do a good enough job on the rehab or whatever it may be, but what you do is you make sure you flip something that you can rent out or sell on a lease option, which in this case we will. So let me know if all that makes sense, guys. If you have any questions, post them. But yeah, lease option, rent to own. And look, dude, there's tons of people, and we'll actually make more money doing it that way in the long run, because if I could probably fire sale this thing at 165, 170. Like I said, we're into this thing for about 122, 125. But we're gonna make, you know, in the long run, we're gonna make tons of money. Anyway, guys, please share and invite if you're just jumping on. We're talking about, what's up, O'Neal? What's up, JR? What's up, doing? Nico, what's up, my brother? Nico's in my coaching program. Nathan, Alex, what's up? Mark, Mitchell. So yeah, exactly, you know, owner finance. Well, owner finance is different than a lease option, Leo. There's a difference. So with a owner finance, you got to be careful. If you owner finance a house and they don't pay, guess what? You can't just kick them out. You got to foreclose on them like a bank. And they could literally squat for 8 to 10 months or a year, and depending on what state you live in. With a lease option or land contract or a rent to own, it's the best of both worlds. You know, you're basically selling it to them. They're responsible for everything. There's no maintenance on me. They have to take care of everything. But if they don't pay, they don't stay, right? I can kick them out within 30 days. So just remember that, guys. If you're going to sell a house like this on a lease option, I wouldn't do the owner finance deal. I would do a land contract or a lease option. Land contract and lease option is the same thing. It just depends on which state you're in, right? So anyway, now if the tables are turned, Leo, and you're on the opposite end, you're like you don't have good credit, but you have a down payment and you can afford a house like this, it's more beneficial for you to buy this on an owner finance and not a lease option. So if you're smart enough, you know these things. That's why knowledge is power, especially in real estate. If the tables are turned, I'd want to buy this on an owner finance, not a lease option. But most people don't know that. So, but just remember that if you're going to buy a house and the tables are turned, you want to buy on owner finance. If you own the house and you can't sell it on a lease option, rent-to-own land contract. So what's up, Philip? But anyway, but that's a way to get out of, you know, a house that you really feel like you're stuck in, but you're never stuck, guys. Real estate is so dynamic, right? You can do so many different options. Check out this kitchen though. My wife really did a good job. Kitchen. You know, the white subway backsplash, white and gray granite. Gray. Yeah, she needs to put some handles on there. I guess the guy hadn't came back and finished. Yeah, look, the handles are right there. He just hadn't had a chance to come back and put it on. But this is a great area. I mean, it's just, man, the economy is just crap right now. I mean, like we're literally having to give stuff away to really sell stuff, you know? So anyway, guys, any questions about own lease option or land contracts? Any questions? And look, if you're interested, and I got this deal from, you know, through my wholesaling business, right? I got this deal for 80 grand, 80 grand, you know? So, I mean, and I put 42,000 into it. So we're into it for 122. I mean, we can't lose on this. And once the economy rebounds, which oil went back up, I think we're past $70 a barrel right now. People are starting to go back to work. People are starting to drill offshore again, and you know, off the coast of Louisiana. It's starting to come back. So within a year, I better sell this house, no problem. But for now, we're gonna do, you know, we're gonna do the lease option. Anyway, Jessica, where is the location? This is in Fox Chase subdivision. Fox Chase subdivision, which is off of Dulles in Lafayette, Louisiana. The address is I know it's Steeplechase. Let me see, what's the address? 306 Steeplechase, there you go. Jessica Broussard, you must be a local girl, because there ain't too many Broussards across the country. Anyway, if you're interested, yeah, hit up my wife. If you're interested in coming take a look at it. If you know anybody, if you're on this feed and you're local and you know somebody wants a nice house like this and that wants to own a really nice house, that doesn't have good credit, has a down payment, you know, can afford a monthly mortgage, then hit me up. You know, I'm willing to sell this house on a lease option. So Solomon, Chris, you're motivating, bro. Hey, no problem, bro. That's why I'm here. I'm here to give value and, you know, show you guys that, dude, everybody needs to be in real estate. I don't know why. If you're not in real estate, you're missing the boat. Like, nothing against if you're not in real estate, but you need to have some of your portfolio in real estate. You need to, even if you have a high-paying job or if you own a business, take your profits, dump it into real estate. There's no other safer bet. Like, you can't lose at a deal like this. Even though I haven't sold it, I'm not going to lose. I've done a bunch of deals like this before, and I own, matter of fact, we own probably about 12 to 15 houses that are sold on rent-to-own like this, which we do no maintenance. This is a good thing about rent-to-own, right? I still own the house. I don't have to do any maintenance, zero maintenance, right? I collect a check every month. And I still have a huge equity position. So if they ever cash me out, I'll make 60 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand. And if they don't stay, guess what? I just get the house back and I do it all over again. That's right. That's right, Stephen. Real estate is life. That's right. JR, facts. It's one of the best industries. There's no doubt about it. Listen, you look at Jessica, I sure am. Awesome. Good location. Love that neighborhood. Yeah, it is a great location, Jessica. Yeah, look, if you're not in real estate, then, you know, if you look at most of the millionaires in the U.S. across the world, 80% of the world's millionaires did it through real estate. So there's no excuse, guys. It ain't that hard, right? It's just a matter of knowing your numbers, knowing your market, right? And you don't have to have a ton of money, right? You know, I mean, you can start off with wholesaling. You can start off, and if you don't have any money, just partner up with somebody that's got money and finding deals. Akeem, what's up, my brother? Akeem just came visit me not long ago. So I'm 52 days since becoming aware of wholesaling real estate. I'm all in. That's right, man. That's right. You need Akeem. Akeem came see me in my office. Chris Rood is the real day. I appreciate that, Akeem. Anyway, guys, so if you have any questions, post them. If you want to learn about this stuff, I teach all this stuff. Like, you know, we teach wholesaling. We don't teach a whole lot of fix and flip because I'm not a big fix and flip guy. Like, you know, I would, if it had been me, I would have been, if I could have made the final decision on this, I would have wholesaled it. I'd have made a quick 15, 20 grand. You know, I don't really, you know, I'm not a big fix and flipper kind of guy. I think it's, you know, it's too risky, you know? So, but anyway, guys, if you're interested, go to chrisrood.com, book a call with me. Justin, what's up? Justin's one of my students from, I think, Ohio, right? Justin, I think you're from Ohio. Joshua, what's up? Let's see. I'm a realtor, but definitely want to open my business and portfolio up with wholesaling and flipping. No doubt, JR. No doubt. Just remember, like I said, only flip what you can rent out. Only flip what you can rent out. Stay away from high-end rentals. I mean, high-end flips. And, you know, high-end is all relative depending on what market you're in. You know, high-end in my area is probably going to be 350 on up, right? The average house I think sells in this area, in my area, 175, 200,000. So, but you go to California, average house is maybe $1 million. You know, it's all relative. But stay in the sweet spot. Stay in the safe zone. There's more buyers in this safe zone than there are anywhere else, right? So, this is the first time home buyer range. So it's the sweet spot, right? So people that can buy something like this, there's tons of people. But if you go, 100,000, 200,000 more, and you get into that 350 on up, the amount of people that can buy that house shrinks tremendously. So stay in the safe zone. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna roll out. If you don't have any questions, go to chrisrood.com, book a call with me and my team. I'd love to help you. We're gonna start you off with wholesaling. I'm actually building out a buy and hold course right now. I'm leaving to go to Canada tomorrow. I'm speaking at OREC, which is a big real estate convention in Canada, in Ontario. So I'll be back. When I get back from there, I'm going to be building out my buy and hold course. And I'm going to show you about all this stuff. I'm going to show you how to buy single family homes. I'm going to show you how to buy, fourplexes, duplexes, mobile home park. I'm going to show you how to sell deals on lease options like this one, right? So there's so many different strategies. So, don't get caught up in thinking it's overly complicated, or you can't do it, or you're not that smart. Look, guys, I barely passed high school and college. I think I cheated on my way through high school and college. I barely passed. I'm not a smart guy. I'm just eager to learn. So if I can do it, you can do it, because this ain't rocket science, right? This is a matter of knowing your numbers, knowing your market, know what things cost to fix, and being able to find good deals and know what a good deal looks like. So anyway, guys, I am out. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.